What's up?
All right, then I'll go for it.
Very well. I'll register you on the list of participants. Simon, right?
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
At last.
Oh yes, it took a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, attention please. The competition starts now with the race over hedge and ditch. Will all participants please proceed to the starting point at the forest crossroad? The race runs over the bridge and through our town's beautiful streets up until where I now stand. And please don't block the finishing line, otherwise the competition must be repeated. Come on, don't stand around.
Are you ready for the race?
Say, if you're not here, who will guard the castle?
Well, my double. Who else?
Of course, stupid question. What exactly is your function in the race?
I'll fire the starter's gun as soon as the participants are ready. So, can we start, please?
Where is the box with the sweet, innocent little rabbit gone?
Rabbit? Oh, yeah. The Committee for Endangered Species moved it to a menagerie for worn-out film illusions.
I'm ready for the race.
Great. All other participants are ready to go. We can finally begin. On your marks. Get set. Go!
Hey, wait for me! Darn, they're too fast. Where have they all gone? Hello? Well, I'll give up. They are much too fast.
And here they come. Gerald seems to be in the lead by a head. No, Max seems to have made up a few seconds. Now his demonic potbelly is slightly in front. Who will cross the finishing line first? Only a few steps left. The final spurt. It's Gerald. No, Max. No, just a moment. It's both of them. What a race! Where's the third runner? Simon the Sorcerer comes in at the end of the field, but he's lucky that we can't have two winners. Therefore, the race must be repeated, and he might be better next time. We're eager to know.
Max, you idiot! Didn't we agree that I'm gonna win? We'd already be the winners.
No, I was supposed to be the winner, Gerald. Me.
But I told you to slow down, otherwise we'll never win.
Why is it always me? Why don't you slow down? I can't do it. I always pull a fast one.
There's something in the machine. Okay, let's start this thing. Too bad the king isn't here to see it. He'd probably like to see the machine in action. This is a lot of powder. I'd say it's about the quantity of a... human being? Your Majesty, is that you? God, what have I done?
Are you ready for the race?
I'm ready for the race.
Great. All other participants are ready to go. We can finally begin. On your marks, get set, go!
Hey, wait for me! Darn, they're too fast. Where have they all gone? Hello? Well, I'll give up. They are much too fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, a sensation. The winner is Sаймон the Sorcerer. Far ahead of the field, he's seemingly effortlessly approaching the finish, followed by his unyielding opponents Gerald and Max. Will they be able to get closer? We're watching an exciting finish, and Sаймон is first to finish. Applause, ladies and gentlemen, applause! And here are the remaining competitors. The second and third place go to Max and Gerald. Applause!
Max, you idiot! You let him pass. Wasn't it your job to?
But I didn't let him pass.
Did it escape your notice that the blockhead finished ahead of us?
On closer examination, do you think he knows a shortcut?
Why don't we know it then? We are the dire demons, after all.
The first contest is decided, but there's still two challenges waiting for our champions. Sаймон the Sorcerer will now compete against Max the Demon at the Game of Kings. This duel of minds will give us supreme strategies and extreme tension. The following decision was made by drawing lots. Max will play white and Sаймон black. May the best man win. Should one of the participants feel the call of nature during the tournament, you'll find the toilets at the nearby bar in Gutter Alley.
Have fun losing, Sorcerer!
All right then, let the game begin. Mental exercises are much more to my liking than dumb racing about. Very much unlike you.
Hey, do you want to offend us?
He just wants to make you feel uncertain. Don't worry, we'll give him a good fight.
A most interesting opening move. I know it from Kramnik's match against Deep Charlie. Afterwards, it actually went downhill for him.
Gerald, what am I supposed to do now? Can I put my queen where his is?
No, Max, you plonker. Make that move. No, better this one.
Seems to be a dragon variation. How stupid, as I am with black, I have an advantage. Let me think.
The dragon variation works differently. You take some matches, flare all pawns, steal the opposing queen, and then blackmail the king to checkmate himself for the old bird.
Please be silent, I can't concentrate. That's very unsporting.
Did you hear that, Max? Poor little Sаймон has a lack of concentration.
What is it? I hope it's important. You're interrupting the course of the competition.
I can't help thinking that the demons are cheating me.
Us cheating? Never.
Not us!
Right. If anyone's a cheater here, it's you.
You heard. They don't cheat. What is it? I hope it's important. You're interrupting the course of the competition.
Excuse me, sir, but I have to pay a visit.
Go to the John? Just be into your cape!
Please, gentlemen, even competitors should stick to certain rules of common decency. Sаймon, behind the archway to the right, you'll find the bar that has offered the use of its toilets. I'm sure there isn't anything hidden in there.
Hey, I wouldn't trust him. I'll follow him in case he's got a crystal ball in his undies.
A degenerate place that I'm not keen to hang around in. But when nature calls... I didn't get any further than the front room. The stench scared me off.
We eagerly await the next move on the chessboard. Which strategy will the combatants choose?
A cute little pentacle. With a bit of occult lighting, it would be a first-class demon trap. That will be an enlightening experience for my dear demon friend. I can't keep standing here. The best thing is to hide in the bar.
What is it? I hope it's important. You're interrupting the course of the competition.
Excuse me, sir, but I have to pay a visit.
Go to the John? Just be into your cape.
Please, gentlemen, even competitors should stick to certain rules of common decency. Simon, behind the archway to the right, you'll find the bar that has offered the use of its toilets. I'm sure there isn't anything hidden in there.
Hey, I wouldn't trust him. I'll follow him in case he's got a crystal ball in his undies. Darn, what swine is playing around here with magic symbols? That kind of thing should be forbidden.
You should have a bit of respect for fire, you dumb demon, especially when it's lying around in funny shapes on the ground. Typical beginner's mistake.
You son of a...
I don't believe in taking things like that too personally. So long, Mr. Demon. I should disappear from this den of vice before somebody sees me.
Here he comes again, Simon the weak-bladdered sorcerer, ready for his next genius move against his opponents. Will he be able to save the situation?
I'm back. Hey, where's Gerald?
Good question. Gerald? Hey, Gerald!
You'll get on perfectly well without him. Just a moment. Can I make the same moves with the small and the big figures? It'll be all right. Let's see. How do you like that? Hey, you did my queen in with your knight. It just doesn't work like that. Everybody knows that a knight could never do a queen. Well, even though your white ones are supposedly the good ones, never mind. I just knock off your rook. Check.
I'll just revive my rook and fight with my army of the undead against your monstrous murderers.
Army of the undead? Once again, you're the white one. Seems as if you haven't got the slightest idea of the correct way to play. Alright then, let's bring this to an end. My assassin comes out of the dark alleyway and... checkmate. That game wasn't really on my level.
Hey, there's something wrong here. I want to read the rules and check. Can I actually read? Gerald, where are you? Gerald, that's so mean.
And we have a winner! It's Simon the Sorcerer, a title he deserves because he's a real magician of board games. Applause!
Thanks! Acclaim your hero, folks! I'm great! I showed these brainless demons how it's done. Crawl in the mud to worship the god of chess, demonic vermin.
You took us for a ride, trickster. You spirited Gerald away.
Me? Never, ever! I didn't paint the pentagram on the road, nor did I put up the black candles that banned him. If you're prone to pentagrams, you ought to be a bit more cautious.
Hey, Gerald, why did you leave me alone? Now I'm lost.
Just you wait, you mean little wannabe sorcerer. I'll hang you up with your cape until you're green, yellow, and red. Then people will take you for a traffic light.
Hey. No more threats. If you carry on in this unsporting manner, I'll disqualify you. Let's proceed to the last and deciding discipline, weightlifting. Can these two demons turn the game around? 1 point will be scored for every 100 pounds that can be lifted over a period of 10 seconds.
100 pounds? Oh, if I want to win, I have to think of an efficient trick.
I know your tricks by now. One more of them and I'll beat your brains in. Got me, egghead?
Any questions?
How does the weightlifting work?
At first, all participants will get some warm-up time. Of course, you can revitalize yourself with a pizza, but I wouldn't advise it. Giovanni's pizzas sometimes turn up positive in doping tests. When all participants have completed their warm-up, the final competition will commence.
I know of some much more reasonable sports for the third discipline.
What were you thinking of?
Mud wrestling is fun.
Not half as funny as swamp wrestling. The swamp outside town is deeper than you might think. The peat cutters are still finding some of last year's participants.
Oh, nothing in particular. That's where my double is. We might get into trouble if I turn up there as well. That's where my double is. We might get into trouble if I turn up there as well. We are gathered here today to pay tribute to and remember our beloved chicken. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, chicken to soup stock.
Hopefully, I won't have to sneeze.
Who said I can't cook? No, that doesn't work. I'm sure this makes sense, but I haven't got a clue. Fresh and clear spring water with valuable trace elements. Hello, I want in. Here's my membership card.
Oh, our founder gives us the honor. That's good. Swampy's back again and he's boiling with rage.
Boiling? In a figurative sense, I hope. He cooks badly enough without rage.
Well, he's just boiling and cooking. And he's angry. He wants to create a new swamp stew that'll make everybody like him. He's trashed 3 kettles already.
Wow, I'm immunized against this stuff. Hope so, at least.
Really? Would you be so kind as to put in a good word for me? Because I don't want to eat that stuff. I know that it's against the rules to say something bad about the stew, so all I say is that I won't eat it. Never.
Hey, you came back.
Yes, but for you not. I forgot stew. Luckily something is there still. Not everyone greedy like you.
I'm greedy for this mush?
Yes, you always jump at swampy stew. Over now this is.
Does that mean I'll never have to eat swampy stew again?
Me don't want to see you anymore.
I've had enough. This guy needs some friends to calm him down. But as long as he's terrorizing everyone with his hellish concoction, that's not going to happen. I think it's time my green buddy started to realize what his stew does to people. I think I should cook him a normal stew, which of course he'll find disgusting. Perhaps it's the only way he'll realize how people feel when they eat his stew. I brought you something.
What this is? Strange smell.
It's a light version of swampy stew. 100% taste, 0 calories.
Not smell like swampy stew? Is this what?
Consider this a peace offering.
Peacefully I was here before came you.
Don't ask, just eat it.
Down in the dark swampy keep, you tell me what is this?
It tastes very good, and I've cooked it myself.
No, smelly not yummy. No smell of toad slime. Only eat this if magic potion I would.
Oh, didn't I tell you? It's a magic potion, a mighty one.
Exactly what the effect is.
It gives you wings.
Swampy creature of the swamps. No need flying. Need friends.
Did I say wings? I meant friends.
Say I eat this more friends I have. I eat and become popular I am.
Oh, exactly.
Why you not say that? Give soup smelling awful. But Swampy eating as if getting more friends he will.
Wow, I didn't think he could get any greener. Hopefully he won't spew all over my robe.
Me eating this all have I? Where are the friendses for Swampy? No effect. Making jokes you did again.
You have to be patient. This is a long-term magic potion. In a year, maybe.
Not believing you I am. Me talking to you again when magic potion shows effect. When friends come.
Hello, Swampy. Excuse me for bursting in like this, but it seems that the doorman of the club ran away.
2 Simons is? What that means?
Well, I told you that the chicken soup will have an effect. See? Now you have 2 friends.
2 Simons is 2 friends. Never this many friends Swampy had. Swampy very happy now. Even half a friend more now Swampy has than Swampy's grandpa. Here, Stu, you have my friends.
Oh, thank you very much, but I already had lunch. Would it be okay with you if we ate the stew later?
Yes, you take Swampy Stu for journey. Swampy's so happy more Simonses exist. Coming more Simonses?
Certainly. You only have to eat more chicken soup.
Chicken soup?
I mean, magic potion, of course. That's what I call efficiency. If they don't keel over, they'll be found guilty of doping.
Any questions?
I'm sorry, but I must report a doping suspicion.
Doping? A scandal. I'll check that immediately. Get out of the way. Indeed. Peat extracts, natural preservatives, swamp gases, and toad venom. The classic witch's brew. Whoever drinks and survives that will be able to achieve exceptional results. Very enlightening. Gentlemen, that means you're disqualified. Leave the competition grounds immediately. Cheaters.
There's something not right here. I'll beat your brains in, you brainless blockhead.
Brainless, that's it. You can't disqualify us for cheating. We demons always cheat, and now we've been cheated.
Guard, put these two demons under arrest and up for trial until all particulars of their case are clarified.
After the final credits, you'll kick the bucket, Simon, and that's a promise.
Any questions?
I'm ready. I'll lift that cotton bud with one eye shut.
All right. The audience wants to see action. Offer your fans a good show.
I'll do my best.
That was a new record, minus 2 centimeters. A new record of the year, folks. Applause for the champion of this year's competition.
Minus 2 centimeters. Sounds rather negative. I dare say that's quite an effort.
Here's your medal and your official invitation to His Majesty's banquet. And now clear off before the fans beat you up for your lousy weightlifting performance.
I won't let that happen to me. I'm used to better fans.
Stop! Trespassers will be prosecuted.
What's wrong with you? The other day you simply waved me through. What's the matter with you, big guy?
I will not be spoken to in this casual tone of voice.
Okay, if you insist, I'll refrain from the usual informality. Would he graciously grant me access?
Trespassers will be prosecuted.
Somehow this scene takes me back. What do you want this time? 10 camels and a virgin? New laces? Or maybe a free magazine subscription?
I'm not interested.
Shoot, I won't get in here. What on earth is going on here?
Don't know what to do with this. Great idea, apart from the fact that it doesn't work.
Stop! Trespassers will be prosecuted.
I got that the first time. Okay, what do I have to do to get into the castle?
No entry for anybody. No exception, even for small gifts. Understood?
Shoot, I won't get in here. What on earth is going on here?
Mine. I'm the champion after all. That's an invitation to the hottest orgy in the whole realm of the dead. Adults only. Luckily, I look a few months older than I really am. Great idea, apart from the fact that it doesn't work.
Stop! Who there?
Oh, another one. Is your whole clan working as guards?
Yes, the whole clan except for my mother.
Let me guess, she's working as a bridge troll?
It's prohibited to talk to the guard staff.
Don't worry, I'm not a guard.
Oh, well then. Hey, but I am. You're not allowed to talk to me.
All right, I better go in there now.
Stop! No admittance.
But I'm a friend of the king.
The king has no friends. He only has subjects.
Wisely spoken.
Stop! No admittance.
Have a look at this nice gold medal. Do you think you can let me in?
Oh, the winner of the competition. Hail to the champion. Come in. You were already expected by the... excuse me. I have to take a deep breath for this. Great, wise, kind, majestic, godlike Kalaba, King of kings, ruler of the Titans, savior of the world, and destroyer of all evil. Defeater of the diabolic Symon and his by no means less ruthless double, punisher of the king's assassins and therefore legitimate heir of Tersero IV.
King's assassin? You mean he himself? Let's not go into that. I'll go inside then. I'm not in the mood for...
What a great day! Today, I'll take you as my wife. Gosh, how big and mighty these two are.
Hands off, you monster!
Before I go any further, I've got to come up with a decent plan. I'm not in the mood for letting Kalaba do me in yet again. This might be useful later on. I'd better take cover. Maybe my stupid double will take the liberty of luring Kalaba out of the throne room. Then I could slip in there. My double has positioned himself. Now I can enter and lure Kalaba out. On the other hand, it's not plausible to just walk into the throne room without announcement. After all, a king is still a king. I would have to request an audience first.
Exactly. Just go in and ask when you can turn up.
Yes, that's a good plan.
Hey, wait. Leave the king where he is. You can't expect the old guy to step in front of a rogue like Kalaba in a pulverized state.
Ah, you managed to think for yourself for a change. Here, but just take care that nothing is going to happen to His Majesty.
What a simple-minded guy.
Why don't you just laugh? What will the people think when the queen keeps on wailing all the time? Do you know the joke with the barkeeper and the nun?
Yes, I know that one. It's bloody silly.
Well, your sense of humor is really underdeveloped. I will...
You definitely won't, you scoundrel! Leave Alex alone!
Simon, how come you are here? Didn't I blow you up into ashes?
Kalaba, this is the hour of atonement. You're a rogue, a swindler, a murderer. Yes, and 17 years ago they even arrested you for illegal parking.
Oh, but it was just an accident. It was so dark I couldn't see the no parking sign.
It is too late for lame excuses. Confess and regret.
There's loads of things I'd do instead. Just you wait. I'll personally drive you to the wall, you ungrateful wannabe hero!
Simon! It's you! I knew you'd come and save me. I was certain that you couldn't be dead for good.
You were sure about that?
Of course. I always believed in you, always. When you caught the fake Simon?
You gave me such a good carpeting. Let's forget it, though. I'm about to save you anyway. But you should just...
Jeez, you're that Simon. It was the other Simon who lured Kalaba out. Can you imagine how someone feels who has to marry such a monster? He's just disgusting. He always stares at my...
That's most entertaining, Alex, but we're still in the danger zone.
What have you done?
There's no easy explanation.
Didn't you smell the mug first? There's wine in it. Who is it, by the way, that always comes up with those insane ideas? What's going on here?
So what? A liquid is a liquid. Come on, King, we don't want to have to ask you twice. Otherwise, your comeback might be a bit boozy.
The instant powder doesn't work that well with alcohol. The reaction occurs later or maybe even never. Simon, see what you've done.
That might complicate matters a teeny weeny bit. What was plan B again, just in case Kalaba comes back early? Was there a plan B at all? Uh-oh.
I hope you come up with something rather soon. Here he is.
Hey, there's another one of the kind. I should have known that the two of you wouldn't even be welcome among the dead. But that's not going to spoil my party. God, grab the guy! Well, now I'm going to solve my little Simon problem once and for all. You'll be the only guest at my wedding. Hope you appreciate the honor. And later on, you'll do some good deeds for the public as you'll entertain the people at the pillory. Where was the magic wand again?
Oh no, he can't possibly...
Ah, here it is, my expendable magic wand. Hocus pocus and so on. Well, I guess that's settled then.
Now everything is lost, and I will have to marry that monster.
Now, my dearest, you'll get used to me. And as soon as I've founded my harem, you'll get along splendidly with all my concubines.
He's even worse than I thought. Polygamy is just barbaric.
The point of view is all that matters, my dearest. Gentlemen just need a little variety once in a while. But that won't cause you to be resentful, will it? Cheers!
Kalaba, don't drink that. Please don't.
Why not? Is it poisoned? Or did you by any chance dissolve the former king's instant powder into this mug?
Exactly.
What a lame excuse. Anyway, I don't want to be awkward. You won't lose your head for this impudent interruption. That'd break the heart of poor Alex, and I've got better things to do than listen to her wailing all day long. And you'll most likely turn up again anyhow. Well then, to my wedding and your eternal captivity. Ah, a most welcome refreshment. Well then, my dear all-purpose officer, let's get down to the marriage. I can't wait to lead this fair maiden to my apartment. Just be brief. I can't stand listening to anybody apart from myself.
As you wish, dear king. Do you, Alex, take Kalaba to be your wedded husband? Will you love and cherish him? Will you tolerate his wildest affairs? Will you wash his dirty socks? Will you obey to him, and will you crawl in the dust if he asks you to? If so, answer me, yes, I will.
Never.
Seems you forgot the hungry crocodiles.
What about them?
Oh, nothing really. I just happen to know that their favorite dinner seems to be twerpy twins. Does that make you think?
That's mean. I can't leave the two Simons in the lurch. Oh, no. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Say yes. There'll be some way to get rid of that putschist.
I haven't got a choice. All right, I'll do it for my friends. Yes, I will marry Kalaba. But there's no way I'm gonna wash his socks.
And you, Your Honor Kalaba, are you willing to take Alex without any obligation for a test period of a few weeks to be your wedded wife? Are you willing not to torture her above the usual limit, at least as long as she doesn't defend herself? And will you win her affection by means of cheap gifts? If that be so, answer me yes.
Sounds promising. Well, I dare say... Whoa, what? What's happening to me?
Hooray! The king is back! That's our savior! King, let us hear your beloved voice just to assure us that your majesty is fine.
Oi, oi! She'll marry that young maiden? That's a most excellent idea.
Hands off, old man! So the time has come. You have to go home, Simon.
Unfortunately, yes, it's about time. I still have some homework to do, theoretically speaking, but I'm sure glad I could save the day.
I will gladly admit that you have improved a little bit. The murder of the king was a disgrace, but you made up for it. Of course, the way you brought back the king was far too dangerous.
Luckily, it was only the king that was at risk and not me.
That reminds me of the insecure clot you used to be.
Right, an insensible clot, but irresistible.
Oh, Simon, how can anyone be so full of himself? And yet, you're exactly the Simon I fell in love with back in the beginning. Self-opinionated, stubborn, selfish.
Untidy. Now, don't exaggerate.
Yet lovable. Do you really have to go?
Unfortunately, yes. My place is in the real world. Well, you know what I mean. I don't always like it there, but I have to return there anyway.
Stop wailing! Think of me! I now have to cope without Alex. Even if I wanted to change, I couldn't. I am what I am. I will always file love letters and cheat protectors. She'll never take me back. These are two facts have to bravely endure.
Listen, Double. Don't you dare go telling anyone, but I think I might actually miss you. Well then, I'll get going. Normality and daily routine. Here I come. Oh man.
That sounds wonderful.
It's not normal, Double. You should go and see a doctor.
Oh, Simon, I wish you all the best in your world. I hope we will see each other again soon. Let me hug you. Oh dear, I'm dead. I'd totally forgotten about that.
Somehow I can't be bothered at all with going back.
Oh, Simon, what have you done?
Who's done what?
Simon kicked Simon in the wardrobe, and now he's traveling through the dimensions.
Simon? But Simon is here. Where is the wardrobe? I remember very clearly that there was a wardrobe here a minute ago. Strange things are happening here. I will have to examine this immediately.
Now you have me back. The only real, true, super brilliant, exceedingly charming,
And totally annoying Simon.